Hi guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. And this one is going to be another phone case DIY. I'm going to show you how you can create this super cute PANDICORN phone case. And in case you haven't heard about PANDICORNs before, it is a mixture in between a panda and a unicorn. And I also decided to add some wings to mine. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I upload 2 DIY videos every week, and pretty much all of them are cute DIY videos just like this one. But anyways, let's get started with the tutorial. And I'm not going to make mine completely from scratch. Instead, I'm going to use this white phone case as a base and then add a bunch of details to it. And I'm going to start off by taking some light pink polymer clay to create the horn. And I'm rolling it into a ball, and then I am creating a triangular shape. And once I was happy with the way it looked like, I've pressed it against the phone case. And I'm doing this to mark out where I should cut the clay off to make some room for the phone inside of the case. So as you can see, I'm using an X-Acto knife to do this. And if your phone case has material on the top edge, you can actually skip this step. But for my phone case, I needed to do this. And I also wanted to have a flower crown around the horn, so here I'm taking some yellow clay to make the first rose for it. I'm using a very simple technique here. Just roll out the clay and flatten it out. And you can then make the top edge a little bit thinner. And then you can use your fingers to roll up the clay to create the rose. And I then did the same thing again, but using different colors. And after that I took some light green clay to create a bunch of little leaves. And then you can bake all of your flowers and leaves. And next it is time to create the wings. I took out some light pink clay and I began to sculpt the shape of them. And I also cut off one side to make it stick better to the case later. And I then used the back side of a knife to create cuts in the wings. And once I was done with the first wing, I obviously made a second one, and I made sure that they looked good on the phone case. And I saved all of the black details for last, because the clay tends to stain my fingers a bit. So here I'm taking a piece of black clay and I'm rolling it into a ball, and then I am flattening it out. And here I'm using the edge of the phone case to mark out where I'm going to cut the clay later, and I'm then using an X-Acto knife to cut along the mark. And once I was happy with the way it looked like, I made a second one. And I also took a tiny piece of clay to create the nose. And lastly, I took 2 pieces of clay to create the feet, and I also used an X-Acto knife to give it some details. And now that you've made all of the clay pieces, you can go ahead and bake them all. And then it is time for paint and decorations. I decided to first paint my phone case white because it was a little bit translucent. And then I took out my unicorn horn and some dark pink paint, and I painted some stripes on it. And then I glazed the entire horn and poured a bunch of glitter over it. And I also glazed it one more time after the first coat had hardened. And I did this to seal in the glitter. And then I did the exact same thing to the wings, but using white glitter instead. And I then used craft glue and super glue to attach all of the pieces to the phone case. And I also used some liquid craft paint to add details like eyes, arms, and feet details. And lastly, I used some Fimo varnish to glaze the entire case. And then you are done. And here is how my case turned out. This was such a fun DIY project, and it turned out super cute. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this DIY, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and also to click the notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. And as always, if you have any ideas for future videos, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!